Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, we're back again. Oh, start the engine. That would be a good start, wouldn't it? So yeah, we are back again. Some more shenaniganry. And yeah, I'm just gonna go and get some weed killer. We've got some weeds on our here farm. We're gonna go get some weed killer. So I'll have to offload all the fertilizer first. So in terms of spraying that field, looks like we've taken half of the thing. It's about 10,000. So we want about 10,000 in herbicide maybe. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh well. Too late now. It's done. This herbicide over here. It is. We'll keep that in reserve because it's not going to be enough. Where we go? Right, let's go buy some herbicides. But I suppose... No, I can't really transport it differently. I don't think I can... No, I can't buy it on that thing because that's not a dual. I wanted to get a dual one. I'm pretty sure this isn't a dual one. I don't think there's a mod for that yet. Or if there is, I haven't got it yet. That out of the way. It's only liquid fertilizer, that's what I thought. Okay. Off we go then. We're off to go buy fertilizer, not fertilizer, the other thing, herbicide. That's the other thing. Involves herbicide. Two. 5. Do us. That going. Let's go, go, go. Then we can get this all done and whatnot. Then we can move forward a day. Yeah. Hopefully. Well, we might have some contracts to do. Oh, we've got a fertilizing contract to do. But we're going to do our own field first. And there we go. So how is everybody? I hope you had a good week. It is, of course, that magical day.
Whether your week's been good or bad, it's time to sit and chill with Fad. The games we play are good and chill, no shooting guns or blood to spill. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. The working week now at an end. Hope you didn't go round the bend. Sit back and relax while Fad lays down track to tracks. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Now the weekend has begun. Let's all game and have some fun. Make the best of the weekend break with a joy that's hard to fake. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Make the best some fun.
There we go. It's now official. It's Friday. So there we go. That's that bit done out of the way. So usually isn't the one. Usually that plays more than once. So there we go. So how is everybody? Hope you're doing well. We are on our way to get some killy weedy juice. Killy weedy. Very nearly there. You only bought 10,000 litres. Should be enough. Should be. Find out if not. Do.
All hands brace for impact.
Yes, brace for impact. Impact, bang. It's all good. That's just the adverts coming in. I did. The reason I opened the contracts up on the way down was I was just looking to see if there were any spraying contracts before we gonna go and get struded. But there weren't that I could see, so hence we'll just carry on. Carry on regardless. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We'll get back to the farm, we'll get this spraying done. We'll try and get that fertilising contract done, and then we should be okay to skip forward a day. Let's see what happens. Sure, it'll be a great deal, but... Oh! Quizzy! Hello, Quizzy.
Years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Fatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a Derpalopagus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocent will never know. fly by.
Ooh.
Does go on, witnessing
I played it earlier.
acts of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time.
Doesn't mean to say you can't.
A cry, the clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocence will never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocence will never know. And down, sown with love, we watch them grow. And down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the crazy innocence will never know.
Interesting, isn't it? The weed spray doesn't seem to work on the weeds that are on the bit that we didn't actually seed. How odd. Quizzy is back from being down the beach, hot and bothered. Wow. That's not good. So that's why we need to chill. So let's give the instruction to chill in this particular way.
Whether your week's been good or bad, it's time to sit and chill with Fad.
Chill.
The games we play are
Chill.
good and chill. No shooting guns
Chill.
or blood to spill. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. The working week now at an end. Hope you didn't go round the bend. Sit back and relax while Fad lays down track to tracks. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Now the weekend has begun. Let's all game and have some fun. Make the best of the weekend break with a joy that's hard to fake. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Make the best of the weekend break with a joy that's hard to fake. Now the weekend has begun. Let's all game and have some fun.
Okay, that's It's Friday. That was for you, Quizzy. Save you some points. You don't need to spend points on stuff like that. Come on. There's just silliness talking. I has the button. Go. Boop. Off we go. Back down the field again. Not like it's up and down the field we go. Let's go. Weeds! Weeds. And of course, we have got, and I have to tab out to do this, so you're going to lose sound for a second. We have got our other song, haven't we, Quizzy? We've got our other song. So we're going to play it right now.
Clap your hands. Got my NEXAT rolling through the wheat. Turn the soil up and the field's complete. Chilling on my tractor with the sun so bright. Big honky farm, we working all night. Big wheels turning, make that soil dance. Oh, come on now. Funky farming, got you in a trance. Plowing and planting, yo, it's just my charm. One more time. Big NEXAT rolling on a big honking farm. Woo! Feel that bass line hitting. Seeds in the hopper and I'm feeling fly. Groove in my step while the crops touch the sky. Living for the harvest, baby, that's my groove. Big honking farm and we're making you move. Ha! Big wheels turning, make that soil dance. Funky farming, got you in a trance. Plowing and planting, yo, it's just my charm. One more time. Big NEXAT rolling on a big honking farm. Funky with it. Cow goes moo, chick says cluck. Falling with style, shaking up the mud. Grass in the air, beats so along. Who knew we'd get down on a big honking farm? Hey, digging grows, yeah, there I am. Grooving like a king on this farmland jam. Plant it, grow it, NEXAT's my throne. In the fields I'm funky, this farm's my zone.
There we go, that was Big Honkin' Farm. Yes, why would you not have a big honkin' farm? And there we go. So yeah, I think that's all the songs. So we probably better end the stream there. Yeah. We played all the songs. There's nothing left to do. Oh dear. All good fun. And I wouldn't do that to you, honestly. Well, I would do a 20-minute stream, but it would be because the internet was kind of going to garbage. So that would just, yeah. We don't like it when the internet goes to garbage. It's annoying. So, well, there we go. So what's everyone got on for the weekend? Apparently, I'm told, and I haven't even looked this up, I'm told it's supposed to be a nice weekend for us here in the UK. All sunny, sunshine and wonderful things. I'll be honest, I haven't even looked at my phone to see what my phone says about it. Does my phone say anything particular about it? No, not that one. That one. That looks like it should be relatively nice. I mean, not like super duper hyper mega wonders snunch nice, but nice enough. We're dancing with a NEXAT. Here we go. Gotta get these little bits done. Those weeds deaded. We must get the weeds deaded. Because otherwise they'll just be a pain in the harvester. Don't need any pain in our harvester. Oh, technically we're driving our harvester, aren't we? Even though it's currently the sprayer. Is the cool thing with this. I suppose we've also got to figure out, are we going to buy another field? I don't think so, not today. And I don't mean today IRL day, I mean in-game day. Yeah. Let's get the headland done here. I think it just makes sense. Oh, were you yesterday when we played the Josh enjoys the Jolly Roger. He's not always in on a Friday, so we'll play it just in case he's out there.
Sand, salty and fierce, waves crash loud, a rhythm occurs. The hull groans, the hammer sings wide. This is the wreckage, there's nowhere to hide. With fire and grit, tear giants down. Blowtorch sparks, ash falls to the ground. Saltwater veins run through my toil. Ships bleed rust into the soil.
This one will wake you up. Welcome, Sergeant Breacher and all the raiders. We're rocking at the minute. I will. Yes. Hello, hello. We're playing our Ship Graveyard Simulator song. Thank you for the follow, Sergeant Breacher. I think we're nearly to the end. Oh, no, apparently not. Let's go! We are NEXATing.
Hurricane winds can't slow this blade. Decay to
How did your stream go?
Craft is remade. Muscles ache, but a fire still burns. A cycle fed by what the tide returns.
Oh my goodness, thank you for the bits. It was good, excellent. That's good. Best one, oh nice. I like when you get those ones. I'll get to talk more when the song stops. And we'll do this headland. Excellent. You got to run and mow the grass. Well, thank you very much for the raid, Sergeant Breacher, and welcome to all the raiders. Sorry it was quite as noisy when you arrived, but you're all very welcome. We're playing some farm sim. I usually just chill out and have fun. I certainly shall have a good stream. And again, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the bits cheer there. It is very much appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated. So yeah, have fun mowing the lawn. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you again soon. And glad you had a fantastic stream. We are playing on the Frankenmuth map here. And I'm using the NEXAT primarily. I'm trying to make... I took out a 5 million loan to kind of fund getting the NEXAT and all the relevant things. So I had to edit some XML to achieve that, obviously. And... yeah, so as a result of that, we're trying to I'm trying to get the money together from contracts and things like that so that we, what's the word? So that we pay it back, basically. So we get a return on investment. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah. So if you're minded, you're more than welcome to hang around and chill out with us. Quizzy, who welcomed you in, is one of the regulars. We love Quizzy. We love all the regulars. We love everyone that stops by and just lurks, and all the everyone in between. We only have love here. So there we go. So off we go, up and down the field again. Just trying to get things... we're just weed spraying at the minute. We're going to then go and do a fertilising contract on Field 38. Where the heck is Field 38? Where did they put Field 38? Probably next to Field 39, yeah? That's my kind of... yeah, so Field 38, we're down there. Okay, that's fine. We'll go and have a look at that in a little bit. So... excellent. I'm going to have to kind of go and check out the VOD on Sergeant Breacher's channel if I get a chance there. Because I've got to know. It's the best stream in a while. Got to know what made it so special. Because why not? Do 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 do. So what is everyone up to for the weekend? Hopefully you're doing something good, enjoying your time. Bit like Sergeant Breacher there, going out and getting the grass cut. That I'm told, been reliably informed that that's on the list for the weekend for me, or for at least. No. There we go. That's better. I pressed the wrong button. Who would have thought? It's almost never happens. Does it? So there we go. We are going to go with the reduced width. We're going to go and get this section done. So yeah. No one around here ever presses a wrong button and derps things up. It's just so. Yes. So, what can we do? What can we do, Quizzy? Do you think? So, I don't know. What can we do? I'm looking at the songs list, Quizzy, and thinking, what can we do? What's the best one to sum it all up? Do you think? I'll let you pick, Quizzy, if you wish to. So, da da da. The one you played earlier that's still on cooldown. Okay, there we go. It's still on cooldown for you. Oh no, it's not on cooldown. Hey.
Many years ago, on a field not far away, Hitman and Fatman started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a Derpalophagus factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness will never know.
The craziness will never end.
Fly by, farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. And down, sown with love, we watch them grow. And down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know.
Thank you very much, Quizzy. Yeah, that's very, very much. It's not on cooldown. Very, very much one of the farming sim anthem for the channel. We love that one. Up and down the field we go. So yeah, so if any of you are in from the raid from Sergeant Breach, like I said, you're very welcome. If you haven't been playing with the NEXAT, I think it was, yeah. It's obviously DLC released recently. And yeah, pretty good in my opinion. I saw the NEXAT on YouTube, not for the DLC but for the actual machine, and so I was I was. Would it be fair to say, Quizzy, that I was just a smidge, just a teeny bit excited for the release of the NEXAT DLC, just a smidge. So, so yeah, so that was definitely a highlight. I am just going to do a little bit of a naughty super strength there, just to get that in place and pick that fertilizer up. Quizzy got out of making dinner this evening. Happy days. You better half makes stuff better anyways. Oh, nice. Yeah, they've got one of the people that I work with loves to kind of talk about their other half. They married a chef, so it's going, yeah, well done. You get 10 out of 10. You married a chef, so you don't have to cook. So yeah, so we are now going to head to field 38. I think we're heading in the right direction. We'll soon find out. So there we go. Bet that come home, the last thing they want to do is cooking. Well, I'm reliably informed that they just kind of, I think they just get it done, so I don't know. Yeah, although, in fairness, I work in IT, so you'd think the last thing that I'd want to do when I come home, even when I'm working from home, is get on a computer. But I do enjoy it, so I enjoy my games. Yeah, I think a good partner is someone that compliments you. And like I said, I remember I was dating someone once and it's like, don't expect me to iron your shirts. I don't recall saying that. That wasn't part of the interview. But yeah. But they did enjoy doing the cooking and had a magnificent talent of being able to go into the fridge even when I looked in there and think, yeah, there's nothing there. And they'd go into the fridge and
all hands brace for impact.
All of a sudden there was a really good, tasty meal. And I can't, how the heck did you do that? And just the inspiration to kind of combine stuff together and make it a meal truly astounded me. So there we go. And indeed, Quizzy, you're right. Gaming is fun. Really is. Other half is like that. You're okay, good old-fashioned cooking. He elevates it. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. It's nice to have. It's nice to have that every once in a while. Sometimes you just want. Although, when you get elevated food for too long, having worked on a cruise ship, it's kind of, yeah. You work on a cruise ship. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, BMAC. Yeah. So you get kind of cruise ship food for a while, where you kind of literally have restaurant quality food every night. You very soon just want spaghetti on toast or something. You really do. So, but there we go. Excellent. So yeah, like I say, as the message from Fadbot says, welcome to the madness. It's just regular crazy here. So I don't know how else to describe it. But just try and have a good time, have fun, and enjoy playing some computer games. So today it's Farm Sim. Yesterday was ETS2. Earlier in the week we played Ship Graveyard Simulator 2, which I love. And yeah. I do have... did I tell you, Quizzy and everyone, I did pick up Echoes of the Plum Grove, which is one that we've raided out to Resender a few times, and Resender's been playing that. And it looks like a really nice game, so... Oh, looks like an internet poop. Sorry. Do that, because yeah, apologies. The internet does like to poop itself. But we get there. We figure it out. No, it was definitely me, BMAX, so apologies. I did have much better internet speeds previously. But alas, I no longer quite do. But we're still waiting for the full fibre to hit this particular postcode area, which is kind of annoying, really. But yeah, so we occasionally get just a little bit of a drop, and then it recovers, and it's annoying. But it was worse when we didn't have good cable connection in the house, because I was using the power over Ethernet over power devices, and they just powerline devices. They did not like it very much at all. Okay, so we are going to follow this a little bit. I'm going to take a different tack on this. OpenReach last week, putting fibre from street to house. Ooh, nice. Fibre to the premises, if you can get it, is most certainly the way to go for your internet connection. I had it in my last house. Well, technically still my house, but I'm just renting it out. But yeah, I had it previously, and I absolutely rate it very, very highly. This is City Fibre this week digging up the footpath outside. They bought something last weekend and caused a power cut. Well, you surprise me there, Quizzy. The folks from City Fibre making a mistake? No. I don't believe it. Because City Fibre totally weren't the people down round in my area that just kind of left grass verges completely, almost without any seed on them and stuff like that. They didn't do that at all. It's all lies. Mattingham! Hello, hello. All your stuff is above ground. Fibre is the bomb. Oh, it totally, B-Mac. Totally, totally, totally. But, yeah, so... How's Mattingham this evening? Are you on a train? Are you home? Power Network people had it fixed within an hour or so. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So we are doing a contractor-uni. And we are then going to probably move forward a day. Because I don't see any other contracts that are going to be particularly helpful. So, yep. Excellent-ish. So, yeah, and unfortunately, Matty, you're just too late. We've played all the songs already, and you know we can't play them again. Obviously. No, we absolutely can. We absolutely can. Dear. If I ever say something that sounds bad, I'm only ever going to be pulling your leg. Such fun. I do love the size of the NEXAT. And for those of you that haven't seen it for a while, we've got where's our finances? So I think I explained it just a little while ago. We did take a £5 million loan, and we've paid back a bunch of it because it didn't cost us. It only cost us £3 million for the equipment. So we've paid back some of it already. So that'd be like playing a game only once. Indeed. But yeah, we do have a bunch of AI generated songs. The ones that I haven't got on the system yet are the ones that had the generated lyrics. The ones that are currently on the buttons that are available are the songs that I wrote the lyrics to. So they all had an ideation with myself, at least for the words. Like Up and Down the Field. So they're very personal to the channel. And people have their favourites, and that's fine. I love them all, because why wouldn't I? I wrote them. So yeah. I don't know why I'm trying to be perfectionist on this. This is a contract. Why am I trying to get absolutely everything and be super duper hyper mega majingerized? I don't know. Somebody please explain that to me. Habit. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Force of habit. If a job's worth doing, it's worth completely screwing it up, right? Steam! Hello! How are you, sir? I hope you are very well. We're just sticking some fertilizer on the field. If you don't do your best, yeah, it doesn't work out too well, BMAC. You're good, just on a train on your way home. Nice! Nice. Well, thank you for stopping in then, Steve. Hope it's a good journey home for you. So yeah, doing well here. I think it's been I've had a rough few weeks where I've been really tired at the end of the week, but I'm absolutely energized at the end of this week. It's been there's been some really good days, making some really good progress in stuff at work, and that it's amazing just how much a difference just not bashing your head against the wall makes. So you've been on a training course in Bridgend, Wales, so brain fried. That sounds about right. Taking on so much information. It's got, yeah, got to remember that, got to remember that, got to remember that. Oh, I could do that. I wish we did that. Yeah. You got to love training courses. I don't know why, but apparently you have to. It's the law or something. Kaboom! Sounds about right, Steve. Sounds about right. So I've still got training courses saved up, like 3D. I bought some on Udemy, like 3D modeling, Adobe After Effects, and stuff like that. So probably ought to have a look at some of those, really. Don't you think? Hey Fad, you bought this course. I know you only paid 30 quid for it, but perhaps you ought to get your backside into gear and, I don't know, do it? I will. Honestly, I will. Right, so now we just got to get ourselves to... Oh, I didn't need to go all the way to the end there, did I? I forgot about that. Yes, during the course of kind of spraying the field, I forgot just how far I had done in terms of the first bit. So we probably just wasted a little bit of fertilizer, but never mind. Now, you know what? Since we've got space, I'm going to... this way. It works for me. We just need to get it to 100%. So, there we go. So, what is everybody getting up to for the weekend? Have you got some exciting plans? Or are you just going to chillax and go, yeah, you know what? I've done enough this week. Wake me up when it's Monday. Thank you very much. Either is a good choice. Either is a good choice. Whatever works for you. There we go. Contract has finished a Rooneyed. Means we can get some money. We won't get a Monet, but we'll get some money. Money, money, money. Money. And we shall emergency stop. We're going to turn. So let us get our contract money, all 13,000 of it. That'll pay for the herbicide that we bought at the beginning of the stream. And before we go home, I might just... Actually, no. I might just tab home. We might leave this here because this one might want some more fertilizing in the morning. Because it didn't get its second stage. So what if we go here? There we go. We're just going to pop out and we're going to go, that's the wardrobe. We're going to go sleepages. Go do the sleepages. Even though it's only 8:42, we are going to sleep until 8 o'clock tomorrow. Because we can. Because we must. And then we'll see where we go. See just how much of a profitable day it was yesterday. So it wasn't too bad. October yeah. Not the greatest, but we're making enough generally to keep covering our interests. So I'm not too worried about that right now. Shame about the contract income only being the one, but that was the only one that we really could get to. And of course we spent a lot of time and effort on our own fields. And that will pay out in the future. So we've got some we've got a nice cultivating contract there. We are definitely going to be taking that one. We've got a fertilizing contract for field 38. There we go. I said it, didn't I? Did I not say we'd be doing that? Did anyone hear me? No, you just weren't listening, were you? Steam was too busy talking in your ear. That's what it was. That's what it was. We've got a sowing contract for sowing oats. So we will take... No, I'm not going to take the... Am I going to take the sowing contract? No, because we've had problems with them. So I'm not taking the sowing contract for now. All of the harvesting contracts are not our kind of harvesting. And those fertilizing contracts are too small. The cultivating contract, also too small. We're not doing it. So we only do big work. let's get back doing the exact same field that we just did. Because reasons. But think of how much fuel we saved driving back to the farm and then driving back out here today. Diddlum dum 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 dum. Oh, I'm still on this. Still on the short beam. Get up to full beam. There we go. That's more like it. This is why you do your best, BMAC, because you get invited back to do the job again. Not that that actually factors into the equation here at all, but it's a nice theory. Hey, it's another 13 grand. That'll help pay for some more fertilizer. There we go. Like I said, the 60 grand from the cultivating contract will be interesting as well. So that's not to be sniffed at. That might take us a little while. 60 is nearly 70 grand. Ooh. That's on field 16, which is actually over near to the farm. So we'll have to go and reconfigure into cultivatorization mode. Well, that's good. We've got plenty. We got time. We've got time. We can look at our own field. How's our own field doing? Our own field shows we got the weeds aside from the bits that were, yeah. We had some gaps because of seeder craziness, which is why we're having problems with doing the seeder missions with the NEXAT for some reason. So, bit of a shame. I'm sure it'll get worked out. And I didn't see Anthea Warner's message in there. Say, hello, Anthea Warner. Over on the tube of you. I do apologise for if I missed that. So, well, I do apologise because I missed that, but I can't see. Oh, it did come through a little while ago, so I do apologise for that. It was about 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. So, how are you today, Anthea? I hope you're well. We are farming in a NEXAT because it's a big machine. Steamhead, did you hear the new Farm Sim big honkin' farm song or not yet? Can't remember if you were around for that one when we first did it. Yeah. Because I assume Steam still has phone signal, and it's still able to hear us. Remember, this time we don't actually need to go all the way to the end, so we can save ourselves just a small, tiny sliver of fertilizer. There we go. Get distracted by the YouTube video is actually on a bunch of delay after, so I then get distracted when I change the screens. All of a sudden it starts flickering out the corner of my eye, like, hey, what's going on over there? So, and it's just YouTube going, hi, I'm catching up now, hello. Okay, that's a little bit interesting. Hadn't necessarily seen the horizontal, almost horizontal line of the ground fog, as it were. So it will be just here. There we go. Then we're just gonna do a little bit of this. Just do a couple of those, I think we should be alright. Okay. Could do what I did last time, but I'm not. So, okay. 99 percentages. And we're going to go and reconfigure to cultivation mode. That's it. Contract finished. We're going to get back to the road before we go into lengthwise mode properly. Just find it easier to maneuver on the fields with this mode. mean, this is just such a cool idea, this machine. You can just imagine someone seeing those dirty tyre prints on the road and going, wait, hang on a minute, what happened here? Well, maybe not, but in my mind, and please don't go into my mind because it's not a safe place for you. I barely survive in there myself. Go a little bit before we get to where we're going, and then we'll, like I said, we'll reconfigure to cultivator mode. So if you haven't seen the change out of modules yet, then you're about to. And I said it last time, but we're not ready to buy another field yet because I think we need still some.
All hands brace for impact.
Some time on things. I mean that 60,000-70,000 from doing the cultivating, that's gonna help. That's a good contract for us. Unfortunately, it's a little bit slow on the roads, but I'm not too worried by that. As you probably see, I do have it on half speed, so we have plenty of time in the day. Not that that really becomes an issue. Ooh. Da 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 da. Had a surprise message from one of my cousins today, actually. I woke up to it. It was like sent at 10 or 11 p.m. last night, which is well after Fad has lights out. And it's kind of, hey, do you want to go for a walk along the beach in the morning? It's kind of, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, but I just can't because I've got to work. Otherwise, I'd love to. But as it turns out, it wouldn't have worked out for them either. But isn't it just nice when someone just randomly thinks of you and go, yeah, you know what? Can we do that? Just out of the blue, out of nowhere. What lovely, lovely things. So if you get an opportunity to do that for someone in your life, in your friend circle, and you just happen to find yourself thinking about someone, just send them a random message and say, hey, do you want to do something? They might say no, but you never know until you ask. remember if I can get this to unload or not into the thingy bobber. Doesn't seem to, which is kind of frustrating, really. Because I should be able to pipe it back into the... That's it. See. No, it does not want to do it. Okay, in that case we're just going to leave things as they are. Shall do what we need to do. No, that's the wrong way. It's not the right way. Now we are going to drop off the fertilizing module. Normally place it around about here. Like so. Oh. It's doing the same thing again that it did last time. Which is to say it's clinging. Let's try that again. Do this initially. When we first did this, it wasn't like that. Okay, we're just going to deal with this in the best way possible. There we go. Okay. Sometimes you need mods to get past horrific things. Not always the way, but it can be. Yeah, that's the cultivator, I think, right there. Now we've gone and made things difficult for ourselves as always. So we need to go in here. Where's that, the cultivator? Need to go in here. Oh, no, apparently we don't. Okay, so that is the cultivator. I've gone... Okay. I've gone wrong. As evidenced by the red lines. I should not be driving on my field crop, but there we go. This is going to be interesting. No, not too bad. So now we're going to go and find field 16. And we're going to start the cultivate. So it's just over there. And away we go. And yeah, of course we've got all the seeds, and for anyone confused, we've got the seeds because the cultivation, the disc harrow pairs with the body for the seeder, but we don't actually use seeds when we're cultivating, as you would imagine. So we're going to head on over to field 16. And I cut across here a little bit. Ugh. Just like this, because this is the field that we've got to cut across. Just a little bit. Can we just fast forward the time a little bit to burn off some of this fog of war? Let's get ourselves ready to go. And off we go. Did we get another blip there? Sorry, everybody. Let's burn off the ground fog evens quicker. There we go. That's better. Now we can see what's what. And it's basically it's a big field, as you might imagine. 17 hectares. I think it might even be bigger than our field. Yes, it is. Ours is 15.47. This is 17 point something. 18.29. My goodness. We are big honkin' farming. That's for sure. Da, da, da. Quizzy's back. Welcome back. Oh, Quizzy's definitely back.
Whether your week's been good or bad, it's time to sit and chill with Fad. The games we play are good and chill, no shooting guns or blood to spill. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. at an end. Hope you didn't go round the bend. Sit back and relax while Fad lays down track to tracks. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Has begun. Let's all game and have some fun. Make the best of the weekend break with a joy that's hard to fake. It's Friday, it's Friday. You have to wonder why they don't just make it Friday earlier in the week. Have some fun.
Thank you, Quizzy. That was It's Friday. The official song of the Friday. Because, yeah, shouldn't everything have an official song? Maybe. Dee-da, diddlum-dum. I don't think you missed anything much, Quizzy. We are just doing our doings of doing this here. We changed over from the fertilizer to the cultivator, obviously. Taken a £67,000 contract here, so we're going to be earning some good money. Yeah, definitely. Be even nicer if we can figure out the seeding thing so that we can get the seeding so that we don't have to lose all the money from the seeding contracts. So I really want to take those, get those working. But we'll get that figured. We'll get that figured. Already done 10% of this field, which I think is impressive. It's 18.29 hectares, and we've already done 10% of it. So we've already done nearly 2 hectares, and we haven't even gone around the edge of the field yet. So there we go. Do 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 do. Pretty speedy, yeah. It's got the width, and just get going. Well, that's what we're here for, isn't it? So yeah, you may not have seen it, Quizzy. We did the financial analysis. So we didn't actually make money in October. We only got that one contract for field 38, the fertilizer spraying, but we did put a lot of work into our own field, so I'm okay with that. It's not the most fantastical, wonderful of things, but hey, it is as it is. And then we've just taken the money again, because we left the fertilizers down there and just redid the same field the second time to do the second stage fertilizer. So we got the money again. Yay! and then I did move time forward to burn off the ground fog, because it was just, you couldn't see what you were trying to do. So let's do a little in cab for now. Ooh, feels a little high, doesn't it? It's because that's what happens when you're tall. You've got to love GPS. Steering, guidance steering. Without which all would be lost. It's nice that we can see our own farm from here, actually. Now the week's starting to catch up with me. My energy levels are just going. I'm going to sleep, but I won't do just yet. Sometimes it's amazing how much energy people take out of you. Not you guys, obviously. Okay, I'm going to leave that section there, and we're just going to go to the next full row. Okay. Like I say, I really do love this machine. If you haven't looked at the YouTube videos of the real deal, then yeah, definitely go check those out when you get a chance. Hey, this is a huge field. Is it the biggest on the map, I wonder? Yes, possibly. Not quite. 20 is bigger, but not by much. So yeah, so it is the second largest field on the map by the looks of it. Makes for a handsome profit on the contract. Got to put the work in, got to put the effort in, but we can do that. I'm going to come out of that view for now because of the reasons of raising this. go. Get ourselves out of a tough spot. Why not? So we've done 20%. 1/5 the field. Or just over. So we should, I mean, given how long that's taken us, we should be able to finish this one up fairly quickly. So we'll have a little lookaroonie, see if any other, where we've moved time forward, see if any other contracts have come up that we could do. Oh yes, cultivating for field 10. We will have that, please and thank you very kindly. We will have cultivating for farmland 27. Yes, please and thank you very kindly. Those are both multiples of tens of thousands. That's what we like. Fertilizing, nothing above 10,000, so we're not going to worry over it. Harvesting fields, oh, all the other ones. Oh, we've got some hoeing. But we don't have a hoeing thing, do we? We can't be going hoeing because we don't have a hoeing thing. Ploughing, we don't have a ploughing thing. And sowing, we could consider it. We could consider it, I suppose. I might try that one off screen. I probably won't. Might try it and see if we can get it working better. Yeah. Let's accept it. Put it on the list. Because I do want to try and do those missions. But yeah, so there we go. So we've got plenty of contracts to earn us some money today. Well, this month, / November, / however long it takes us to do. Okay, off we go again. I think I've said this before, it's not the widest cultivator. You can get wider cultivators than this. But for me, the reason I'm not doing that, and I've said this, hopefully I've said this many times, but maybe you haven't heard it, or maybe you're new. The reason I'm doing this is just trying to prove if we can basically run a farm, run the contracts, and do what we want to do, mostly with the NEXAT, with not a lot of other tractor equipment, aside from like a tipper and a trailer, a tipper and a baler kind of thing. So there we go. My dog is currently running through the house, thundering like a mad thing. I suspect his nanny, the ever magnificent Fad Mum, has riled him up, and he's now having his funny 5 minutes. So he's whooshing through. Seems to have stopped now. But I can feel the vibrations kind of as he kind of thunders through. Cheeky little devil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change steering mode. All-wheel steering. So when we get to the end here, you'll see all the wheels will change rather than just the rear wheels, because by default it goes to rear wheel steering. So Attingham's giving a shout out wave to Fad Mum. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think Fad Mum's watching today, but she does watch on occasions. And you can see the difference just a little bit in the turning radius there. And there we go. Off we go again. Really is an impressive machine. Very shortly we'll be 1/3 of the way through the field. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Have you got much on for the weekend, Mattingham?
All hands brace for impact.
Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. Doing well tomorrow morning, followed by coffee. Otherwise, no. Oh, that's coffee is good. Coffee is good. I had to take Fad Mum's car in for a safety recall yesterday, and so I walked to. I was going to go and get a coffee, but I didn't. I actually did something I haven't done for a long time. I went to the train station in Eastbourne, and I got myself a Subway. And I can't remember the last time before that I had a Subway. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I also ordered some new sunglasses because, yeah, one needs more sunglasses. I've only ever had a Subway once a few years back. Made you sick. The bread was herby and sweet. That was the local one in town. That's a shame. I don't tend to go with the Italian herbs. I tend to go with the hearty Italian myself. But yeah. Yeah, if it didn't agree, it didn't agree. Your brother is hooked on them. Well, yes. Nice one. Not been to Eastbourne for a long time. Been a few times. As you have family in Hastings. Ah. Well, if you are ever visiting Hastings, Mattingham, do hit me up on Discord. And we might be able to arrange to have a cup of coffee somewhere here. Because I am certainly not very far from Hastings. So... yeah, definitely, and I know a lot of people say that, but I do mean that sincerely. I am not the most social of people, but I would definitely do that. I'm more social with the people that I meet on the internet than I am with people that I've kind of known for years potentially. But there we go. Dog's barking again. Silly dogs. Who'd have them? I ask you. Bum, ba, bum. How is Wilson? Wilson's good. He's yeah, he's good. He's been a little bit mischievous, but he's been all right. He's always a little bit mischievous. That's just the nature of the beast. But yeah. He's good. I've got to remember to do some flea and tick treatments for him over the weekend. That's another thing I've got to put on my list of things. Really should put in the calendar and make sure that I do it on particular days. So there we go. Yeah, you got to do that too. Yeah, particularly kind of you get to the warmer months of the year and it's kind of a little bit more important. So those fleas and ticks, man, they will do stuffs. Although rather oddly, the other morning he came in and he'd got something in his fur because his fur's quite long, as you can tell by the floofy picture that you can see. So if you can't see the floofy picture, I will put the emotes in chat. So he's a very floofy dog. And on one of his legs, he'd managed to acquire one of the little baby slugs. And I can't why it was wrapped up in his fur, I don't know, but I kind of have managed to get that out. So, yeah, you don't need to be carrying that around. The little boy. But no, he either it came loose or he managed to work it loose. He managed to get one of the door stops this morning. And so he's chewing on this doorstop, and I'm kind of doing my absolute nut in because he's got the doorstop and the screw. So the screw is pointing out of the doorstop with a sharp edge, a screw. And I go, "You're crazy, dog. You're going to hurt yourself." But of course, because he is a little bit temperamental, when he thinks you're going to take something away from him, when he thinks something's forbidden, he will growl and be very aggressive in defending it. So you have to use distraction and subterfuge. Your wee woman lost a nail somehow. You don't know how. It bled a bit, but all good now. Oh, that's such. Yeah, I let his dew claws get a little bit too long, and so he ended up, they kind of separated, but not in a way that bled. So that was fortunate for him. But yeah, you do have to be so careful. So careful with animals. Yeah. So I've got some fun stuff coming up this next week in work, so it's going to be another busy one. And of course, the best fun of all that I'm sure you'll all appreciate, on Tuesday, I get to go to the dentist. Yay! Da, 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 da. And the hygienist. So, just, yeah. No. Hope it goes well. It'll go about the way it usually goes. The hygienist will be absolutely brutal, and then the dentist will go, well, the hygienist's done a really good job. But yeah, I because I have quite a way to travel, I do both in the same time, because it just doesn't make sense not to. So, and yeah, the way I figure it is if I'm at least getting the hygienist appointment twice a year, like I do the dentist appointment, at least I'm, even if I'm not doing the best job myself, something's being done to keep things going nicely. So it doesn't divorce me of the responsibility to do it myself, but there we go. All good fun. Doodly doodly doo. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. What are you up to, turd face? Oh, no, he's not there. I thought I saw a little flicker of movement. behind my desk, so I thought that was Wilson, because he's just been barking and he's probably been told off by Nanny. So, and as you could hear, I have a particular term of endearment for him, which is turd face. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, we're over halfway. Like I said, this will be a good contract to get money from. So, how are we doing already today? Because we've already got the money in from that one contract. So, why do we have a new vehicles cost? We have any vehicles cost? Oh, that's that we bought something on a hire purchase, didn't we? What did we buy on the hire purchase? Vehicles. I don't remember. Bought something on the hire purchase. Maybe it was the baler. I don't remember.
No, I'm only a youngling.
Oh my goodness, it's a Hitman. Hello. Well, there's only one thing for that. So, Hitman, do not play a song, because we've got to play your song. We have got to play The Greenhouse Assassin. Oh, internet poopage. No, it's not your router, Hitman. It's me. Apparently, we'll hold on for a second for doing the song. So sorry, everybody. It does recover. It just kind of does stupidness. Man says, "Squee." Well, yes. So for some reason we've now lost all of the steering assist. Where's it gone? It's over on this field over here. So we'll come over here and then we'll come back over here. Where's that 6 tune? Yeah, just give me a second. There we go. Now we can get back underway. I can do that. So yeah, so we are going to listen now to the Greenhouse Assassin.
fades through the glass, a brand new fight. Hitman's world turns to light. Hitman grows, it's time to sow. Greenhouse shining, watch it glow. Plant by plant, the life will spread. Homestead blooms from hands of dread. Shadows trail, boats stay strong. Killers past, now dead and gone. Sunrise breaks, he breathes it in. Hitman grows where life begins.
You know what we're going to do now, don't you? You know which one we're going to do now. Don't press anything. I'll do it.
Clap your hands. Got my NEXAT rolling through the wheat. Turn the soil up and the field's complete. Chilling on my tractor with the sun so bright. Big honking farm, we working all night. Big wheels turning, make that soil dance. Oh, come on now. Funky farming, got you in a trance. Plowing and planting, yo, it's just my charm. One more time. Big NEXAT rolling on a big honking farm. Woo! Feel that bass line hitting. Seeds in the hopper and I'm feeling fly. Groove in my step while the crops touch the sky. Living for the harvest, baby, that's my groove. Big honking farm and we're making you move. Ha! Big wheels turning, make that soil dance. Come on now. Funky farming, got you in a trance. Plowing and planting, yo, it's just my chore. One more time. Big NEXAT rolling on a big honking farm. Funky with it. Cow goes moo, chick says cluck. Falling with style, shaking up the mud. Grass in the air, beats so along. Who knew we'd get down on a big honking farm?
Which one's that, Hitman?
Hey, digging rows, yeah, there I am. Moving like a king on this farmland jam. Plant it, grow it, NEXAT's my throne. In the fields I'm funky, this farm's my zone.
There we go. That was Big Honkin' Farm. If you're talking about up and down the field, Hitman, we did get that played already. I think twice. Quizzy's brought that one out, and I brought it out, so... That's what you're talking about. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about with Disco Farm Song. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so we've officially welcomed Hitman. Who, yeah, who hasn't even realised that the correct song is actually the Friday song, which has again already been played. Ah, oh, you mean a new one? Oh, that's what we need next. Ah, okay. Well, let's do that. Let's get this row going. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. So what are we gonna? What should the subject matter be? So. Okay. I have pressed the button. We are working for a catchy disco song about working on a farm in the splendid sunshine. So we'll see what comes up. It's getting groovy disco again, so we could be getting even more groovy. 1 or 2? 1 or 2, Hitman? Version 1 or version 2? Apparently it's got infectious rhythm as well. Still got to pick which one? Not picking for you today. Quizzy's choice. Oh, way to pass the buck there, Hitman. Goodness gracious me. What a cop-out. What a cop-out is all I can say to that one. I'm just trying to maneuver so I don't lose the steering this time around. There we go. We've got it. Okay, well, you won't get to hear the new song then if you can't make a choice, Hitman. Number 1 then, because number 2 is poop. Okay, fair enough. Here we go. Number 1.
The rooster crows the break of dawn. Put my boots and overalls on. Feels to plow and hay to stack. Got a funky beat to keep on track. Oh, we're dancing in the sunshine glow. Tractors humming as the crops grow.
Oh, this is good.
Farm life grooving in a dazzling show. The cows are
yeah! Hey, Train Man. Okay, that was Sunshine Groove on the Farm. And we've got another version of that one, so we'll give that one a go in just a few minutes. Just going to get this this going. I'm going to finish this field, so we are running a little bit longer than I usually do, for those of you that are regulars. But that's deliberate. I'm consciously just wanting to get through this contract, and sometimes it's nice just to hang around for just a smidge longer than usual and get that little extra time in. So there we go. So let's go with the version 2 of our lovely disco groove, see what we get. Then you get to decide which one's better. The first one's the better one. That's about right, Quizzy. Yeah, I know. It's only a contract, Train Man. It won't matter.
All hands brace for impact.
That was a bit abrupt. So, I'm going to issue a challenge. If, before we finish this field, Hitman can say something nice in the chat about me, I'll play version 1 again for you. There you go. Ultimate challenge. Can Hitman say something nice about me in the chat, publicly to everybody, in order to secure us playing the version 1 of the Sunshine Groove. That's what it's got to be. Oh dear. I sometimes think we have far too much fun. Missing a spot plays havoc if you've got OCD. It does. It does. Fortunately, I don't. Although I don't like it, I can miss it and ignore it and not see it. Yeah, I've just missed another spot there. And I have not done that deliberately just to annoy people, honestly. But I'm trying to avoid doing what I just had to do there, which is this whole stupidness, because it then transfers the steering assist over here. I have a nice laugh. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Job's almost complete anyway. Yes, it is. With 91% with these things, and then it will clear it up, because when we accept the money from the contract, those bits will disappear. If it was our field, I would be absolutely with the OCD crowd in, no, we've got to do it properly. I'm very, very annoyed and disappointed with how the seeding turned out on our field, and I want to try and fix that next time around, but I can't do it now. So, yeah. So that's that. So, Hitman, we're still waiting. Hello, Hitman. Got a pass and a half for you to say something nice in the chat. If you don't, you're gonna have to wait, and you won't hear version 1 until next week sometime. So, the choice is yours. Anyone else hear those tumbleweeds blowing in the distance? I think he was waiting for the advert break to start. Hitman can say something about hair or gameplay. Well, or both. So how are you today, Train Man? Sorry about the kind of. I know you had some difficulty with the motion on Ship Graveyard Simulator 2. I can't say I blame you. I feel the same sometimes with that. So sorry, waiting for. Oh, haha! Working around my PC and missed it. Fads fans are the best fans. So when you say about Fads fans are the best fans, is that something nice about me? We'll take a vote on that. Yep. So you're in an ad break. So we'll wait for that to finish. And we're back. Ah, okay. Excellent. Well, welcome back, Train Man. I was apologising to you about the Ship Graveyard Simulator 2, because I know you found that a bit disorienting and you had to leave, so apologies for that. That it does do that for me as well sometimes. So we're going to have to take a vote. Obviously, the most active people aside from Hitman in the chat are Trainman and Quizzy at the moment. So does Hitman saying Fads fans are the best fans count as saying something nice about me? If it does, we'll play the song. Because I'm on the fence here. And a fifth one, JFC. Okay. What? Okay. So Hitman's now back. We've thrown it open. Trainman was back before. We've thrown it open to a vote as to whether or not that's something nice or not. I attract the best peeps. Yeah, okay, I'm going to give you that one, Hitman. I'm going to give you that one. I'm going to cash that one. There you go, right there.
The rooster crows, the break of dawn. Put my boots and overalls on. Feels to plow and hay to stack. Got a funky beat to keep on track. Oh, we're dancing in the sunshine glow. Tractors humming as the crops grow. Spin that shovel, let the rhythm flow. Farm life grooving
There you
in a
go.
dazzling show.
All done.
The cows are grooving to the beat. Chickens shuffle with their little feet. Cornfields swaying side to side. This disco ball is countrified. Oh, we're dancing in the sunshine glow. Tractors humming as the crops grow. Spin that shovel, let the rhythm flow. Farm life grooving in a dazzling show. Sweat is sparkling under golden skies. Harvest moon is where the magic lies. With disco grooves our hearts ignite. Riding waves of sunlight all day and night. Swing the rake and twirl the plow. The farm's alive, it's electric now. Hold down, dreaming in the straw. Farm life fever got us in awe.
There you go. That was Sunshine Groove on the Farm. So Hitman wanted a disco farm song. Hitman got a disco farm song. So there we go. So I'm just going to I'm going to do this pass, so it didn't make sense not to get started on the next field. So we just finish this pass off, and then we're going to figure out who to raid. As the song says, find me somebody to raid. So we'll figure that out in just a minute. We'll get this done, and we'll say some thankies. Hitman likes it. Well, yes, of course you like it. It is absolutely phenomenal what you can do with these things nowadays. So we tried it on Ship Graveyard Simulator the other day. We tried right click to bonk, and right click to bonk just didn't work. The lyrics were too derpy, unfortunately. So I may have to write my own version of right click to bonk and actually write the lyrics myself rather than use the generated ones. So, but there we go. We can figure these things out. So yeah, so that's where we're going to leave it for today. So I'm going to just do a quick savey to make sure no, not settings, savey. And then we're going to go to our outro screen. And I'm going to say some thank yous. Hitman's pretty amazed. Yeah, well, it's all good. So we're going to say thank you to Hitman, Quizzy, Trainman, Steam. Who else has been in? We've got... I have to scroll back through the chat to see all your names. Mattingham, of course. Mattingham, we can't forget Mattingham. And BMac, thank you very much. Anthea was in on YouTube. And of course, thank you very much to Sergeant Breacher for the raid and everyone that came over there. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever you are doing. And of course, Sergeant Breacher also for the follow, and Sergeant Breacher for the bits, and of course, BMac for the follow. So you've all been fantastic. I really have appreciated your company this evening. And we are going to figure out who we're going to raid. Let's have a little look-a-rooney. See what options we have got. We've got Resender playing Skylines 2. We've got Truck and J playing SnowRunner. And we've got Icelandic Ice on World of Warships. So I probably wouldn't do World of Warships. Not there, although I like Icelandic Ice. So do you guys fancy some SnowRunner? Should we go over and find Truck and J? I think that's where we'll go. Yeah. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening. Have a lovely weekend ahead. I will be back on Tuesday after I've been savaged by the dentist and the hygienist. Look after yourselves. Take care. And, bye for now, except I have to now talk for an extra 10 seconds because I didn't press the button until I got to that point, because I'm a derp. And that's just how this derpiness works. So, I say, have a lovely weekend. Bye for now, everybody.